Hello, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm swatching all my pink inks. Pink has become one of my favorite colors. I used to really love it as a kid, but then when I became a teenager, I kind of scorned it. I always thought it was a little too girly, because I'm a rough and tough, manly man. I'm wondering if it was the onslaught of millennial pink a few years back that brought around my change of heart. The first pink ink I purchased was Tsutsuji, which is one of Pilot's Iroshizuku inks. I don't reach for it too often because it's so freaking vibrant, but I do like its yellow-orange sheen. And Tsutsuji means azalea in Japanese. I feel like I need to hoard it because Pilot discontinued it last year. The little rare unicorn, I gotta hoard it. Next, I purchased Monteverde Rose Pink. I actually gave this one away to my bestie a while ago. I went through a whole quote-unquote minimalist phase and decided 30 inks was my limit. And then last year, I stole a sample back from her. I prefer the color a lot more now than I did back then, but I still haven't inked it up in a pen, so I might still not like actually writing with it. Definitely prefer more subtle, powdery or dusty pinks, which don't always translate well into ink because it can be too light and difficult to read. This is a Sailor ink in the Shikiori line, and it's called Sakura-mori. This is a bright spring pink with yellow undertones. I don't see the yellow undertones, but the internet says they're there. I like it when I swatch it, but when I put it in a pen, I immediately want to switch it out to something else. Then I have Ferris Wheel Press, the Fluttering Heart, and it was a limited edition for 2023. This is a very pale pink with a champagne shimmer. It's too light to use by itself, but I love mixing it with other inks. These two colors together, phenomenal. This is like almost barely pink. I don't know what else I would classify it as though. Beige, brown. This is it mixed with Morningside Mint by Ferris Wheel Press. It is quite pretty. With Murasaki Shikibu. I didn't put that much in it, but for some reason I'm like, no, I don't want to write with this, but this, yes. Just a disclaimer here, I don't recommend mixing your inks. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. It probably won't explode, but it might clog your pen, and that's worse. Nobody wants that. Next, I have Wearingeul Daddy-Long-Legs, and the biggest reason I bought this ink was because of the name. I got it in 2023 after reading Daddy-Long-Legs by Jean Webster. I actually now own 3 copies, 2 of which are first editions. At least I think they are. It's a baby pink with gold shimmer. I love the color, but I haven't had a lot of luck with it in pens. Either it's on the dry side or the shimmer itself is clogging the feed. I think next I need to try it in a broad nib. Wearingeul really gets me with all these book-themed inks. It's just a sticker on it, but I need it. The next ink is one that if you watched any of my other ink videos, you've probably heard me talk about a million times. And that is Diamine's Cashmere Rose. Over here. 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 It is a reddish pink. I almost included it with my red ink collection video, but it definitely leans more pink when you compare it to true reds. I go on about this one too much. It's not even like my favorite ink. It's just one that I have used in a lot of my journals since I got it. It's over halfway done. I've never finished a bottle, you guys, but it might happen this year, maybe. Another one that was in the same Inkvent calendar, Diamine Masquerade. This is a dusty dark pink with gold shimmer, and it's one of my favorites from the Inkvent calendars. That's a banger. Then the last pink ink that came in the 2023 Inkvent calendar was Diamine's Sweet Dreams, and I hate this ink. This is a horrible ink. It's one of their smelly inks, and it feathers way too much. It's also a hot pink, which I don't care for. Ugh. I mean, I guess it's not a bad color. It's fine. I haven't put this in a pen yet, so I should at least give it a chance, but I don't really want to. I don't want my fountain pen ink to smell. My markers, my Mr. Sketch, sure. I used to sniff those like crazy as a kid, but I do not need my fountain pens to smell like fruit. This one's not a banger. I probably don't even need to include this one because it's more purple. And that's Octopus Fluids Violet Raccoon. And this is the only permanent ink out of all of these. We're going to make these smaller now because I got to get 4 on the rest of the page. It's so funny. For years, my parents made it seem like if I ever came across a raccoon, I would be ripped to shreds. And now I see little families of raccoons all the time. And I have not been torn to shreds, nor do I have the rabies. I think my parents are just trying to scare me, which probably means that the coyotes around here are also harmless, right? Right? Then I have Birmingham Pen Co. Sunset Blush. Ooh, that looks so orange. I'm not the biggest fan of corals or peachy pinks, but I wanted to round out my collection a little bit. Thought I'd give it a what if. Then I have Ferris Wheel Press Billowing Blush. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Feel good. This one I think is the most similar to Daddy-Long-Legs. It's a blush pink with duochrome green and gold shimmer. And I'm really glad I like it because that's a big bottle. The last one is Diamine Wilted Rose from the 2024 Inkvent calendar. It is a brownish muted pink. Kind of. If I ever do a brown inks collection, you'll probably see this again. In 2023, we get Cashmere Rose. It's living, it's thriving. And then in 2024, it dies. Maybe next year we'll get Decayed Rose, Dust Rose, Ash Rose. Ooh, Ash Rose. Some comparisons. Tsutsuji and Sweet Dreams. Look at the sheen on that. Daddy-Long-Legs and Billowing Blush. And then Violet Raccoon. I keep thinking it says Violent Raccoon. Raccoons aren't violent. They're just little mushy mushies. What do you think of my pink collection? I'm not looking to buy any more. Obviously, I have way too much, but I'm curious what your favorite pink ink is if you have one. If you'd like to see more content like this, well, please be sure to hit that there subscribe button and give this a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. Bye. I am falling apart. You know, once upon a time, I was a ballerina. I am pretty sketch. You guys want to see my pink inks? Okay. I am a wild child. Is that better, Mother? I'm a free spirit. Nag, nag, nag. Why do I keep closing these? You still have to write it, you dummy. God dang it, I did it again. God damn it, again. I have the Pink Pony Club stuck in my frickin' head. It's just the one thing on loop. It's very lonely. Somebody help me. Whoever said orange was the new pink was seriously disturbed.